All right, everybody, today is the day we've been waiting for. Today is the Ferrytale Fireworks Cruise. Kristen, I'm excited.
I'm thrilled. I've been waiting for this day. I'm the one who books our stuff, and I've been waiting for this day to come because I booked it a while ago.
And you start here at the Magic Kingdom parking lot, so here we are.
Hi, I'm here for the Ferrytale Fireworks Dessert Cruise. So I have this. Out of curiosity, if you're going on that, I'm a pass holder, but do you normally pay for parking if you're doing the dessert cruise?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's good to know.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's
you.
awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. So that's interesting to note, everybody. So we were curious because for the dessert ferry cruise here, the Ferrytale dessert cruise, they tell you to park at the Magic Kingdom. And so we were wondering, in addition to the price for the cruise, are you paying for parking as well? Well, we have an answer for you. We just talked to the parking attendant here, and she said no, she would have just let us through. So, because we're annual pass holders, we wouldn't have had to pay for parking anyway, which is kind of cool. But
we used it just in case.
Yeah. So, essentially, if you are doing a fireworks cruise here at the ferry boat at Magic Kingdom, you will come here to the Magic Kingdom parking through the toll plaza, and you won't have to pay any additional parking fee, which is pretty awesome. So we're going to find a good parking spot, and then we are going to get ready for a night of luxurious cruising. I hear there's going to be desserts and some fancy drinks and some other things like that, some scavenger hunts. So let's check it out. Hopefully they don't park us too far back, but it's late in the afternoon.
Saturday.
Yeah, so we could be parked in the back. I guess we'll see. Oh my goodness. So we got parked pretty much all the way in the back. And we don't like to take the tram because we have, we have baby Harper here with the stroller. And it's just a lot of work to try and break down a stroller. And we don't really mind walking. So be prepared if you're coming for the fireworks cruise on the ferry boat.
Even preferred parking is far back.
Yeah, even preferred parking is far back. Just be prepared that, allow some extra time because you could be parked way in the back. All right, Kristen, we made it to the ferry boat here at the Ticket and Transportation Center outside of Magic Kingdom. You can see the castle back there.
Right.
You know what I can also see? This is where we must check in here. They've got a sign up that says check in for the Ferrytale Fireworks Cruise. So it's pretty easy to find. Now, we did have to go through security, so plan extra time for that to make sure you, don't show up late and you don't want to miss the boat.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to miss the boat. And there's some directions, when you make your reservation, it tells you what time to check in. So you do know when to be here. And it's, like Adam said, easy to find.
So we're going to check in, and they said that we can get maybe some snacks and some drinks before we get on the boat, right?
Right. We'll see what they say.
Okay.
I do know that there is some drinks before you board. And then the actual kind of main event of desserts and drinks on the ferry boat as we go along.
I'm so excited to see the fireworks from out in the water.
Yeah, this is a dessert party that is a little different than the typical dessert parties that are inside Magic Kingdom Park that they have at the Tomorrowland Terrace. So this is a different way to experience the Enchantment fireworks in the evening time without being in the park. So this would be a cool addition to maybe a pool day or something of that nature. So
Okay, well, let's check in. We got to check in or we're going to miss the boat.
let's go.
All right. So here is the check-in for the Ferrytale Fireworks right here. As you can see, it's just right next to, this is where you get off of, or you get on and off of the ferry boat that goes to the Magic Kingdom. It's just kind of over to the side here, and they've got a little desk for check-in. This is a special lanyard. It's got some other stuff on it.
It's got some stuff. I'd play
Wow.
around with it. Check it out.
All right. Cool. Thank you so much. Awesome. All right, so we just checked in. They gave us a special lanyard. Kristen, what do you think the special part of the lanyard is?
Well, I did know that they were going to be giving us, it says lenses.
Okay.
So you look through these when you see the fireworks and you see something fun.
Oh, it's a special lens. You hold it up to your face.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, that's
so you
going
hold
to
it
be...
up to your...
Oh, that's going to be cool.
Just, I was playing around with it. There's a little button on the back that flashes. or turns on. This is probably the blue light.
Okay.
I know that there's a scavenger hunt.
Oh, so you use this for the scavenger hunt too?
I'm thinking that's what you do. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it blinks and flashes, and you get to use it as a lens for the fireworks.
That's what I'm thinking.
So they say it's a special kind of...
Well, it's a souvenir.
Souvenir.
Yeah. So it has multiple purposes on your cruise.
All right. Are we going to go? So there's this holding area here. Do we want to go inside there?
Well, they told us, before you go in, there's some bathrooms right here. They recommend going to the bathroom, although there are bathrooms on the boat. They tell you can sit out here. There's lots of benches, or you can come in here. So I'm ready to go in if you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready to go in. I don't need a bathroom. I thought of that ahead of time. So we'll go into this little holding area until they put us on the boat. All right, let's go. Okay, so it is just about, 6:48? It's just about 6:48, and they opened up the queue here, and everybody is going to get on the boat.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So here we go. It looks like we kind of went last because we didn't want to be in the throng of the crowd. So I don't know if that means we're going to miss getting a good table. I'm not quite sure, but it looks like... I don't think they're letting people on the boat, or are they?
No, they are.
Are they?
People are taking photos.
People are getting photos,
Yeah.
Okay. It was funny, there was some confusion there. There were a lot of guests, just normal guests, that thought they were just getting on the boat to the Magic Kingdom. And they said, sorry, there must have been a hole in the gate or something. And a lot of folks were getting on saying, oh, we're just going to the Magic Kingdom, right? And we're like, no, this is the dessert cruise.
Welcome aboard the Ferrytale Fireworks Cruise.
Look, they've got it lit up. I don't know if they do anything extra special, but I guess those lights are just
everyone.
normal.
Your lanyards look great. Everybody's blinking. Everybody's all
Oh,
bright
the captain's
shiny.
waving at us. That's really cool. All right, we are on the General Joe Potter. All right, here we go. Did I lose Kristen? I lost Kristen. She's back here. Okay. Kristen, I lost you.
I was taking photos.
Kristen's taking photos. We're on the General Joe Potter tonight. Here we go. All right, should we find a good seat? Or a table? Or I don't know where we're supposed to go.
They already have stuff in the back.
All right, so I just went upstairs and got a spattering of desserts. Looks like I got myself some mini cupcakes, maybe a little tart, and look at this. They've got boba, little boba bites, which is pretty awesome. They had a bunch of desserts upstairs. They've got a bunch of desserts downstairs. Now, they're all the same in both locations. So if you have a mobility issue, you don't have to worry about making it up the steps of the ferry to go upstairs. The drinks and most of the desserts and everything, the cheese and everything else, coffee, is also available on the first floor here. And right now we're just pulling away from the dock at the Ticket and Transportation Center, and I can hear the captain is giving us some really good information about the ferry and the boat here that we're on. And we're leaving, we're off. Like a herd of turtles, is like my uncle would say. We're leaving the dock. We're heading out to sea, everybody. So we were on the boat here at the dock for about, 15, 20 minutes, enough time for some people to get some cool desserts and have a drink. And now we are pulling away from the Ticket and Transportation Center, and we are hitting the Seven Seas. Is this the Seven Seas Lagoon? The Seven Seas Lagoon? Yes. Yep. Okay. I had to make sure, because I get confused with Bay Lake and Seven Seas Lagoon sometimes. So now we are hitting the Seven Seas. Desserts are being had here. This is a mousse station, a chocolate mousse station. Look at that. So you can create your own sprinkled chocolate mousse station. And they got tables and stuff all over the place. Look at these. These people over here have found a really good table in the back. We didn't get a table because we were we weren't first on the boat. We were kind of last on the boat, so we didn't get a table. But we got some seats still. There was still plenty of benches down here because it looks like everybody kind of went upstairs right away. Everybody wanted to go upstairs, but that's okay. I think it's a great view here. You can see the Grand Floridian, and this is the Polynesian right here in those Polynesian bungalows. It's kind of dark. But that's the way people like it, nice and dark. So I'm heading to the front of the boat now, where they have the beverages. And it looks like it's wine and beer. Oh, look at that cool little fiber optic thing. Oh, that's really cool, isn't it? Yeah, so it looks like a selection of wine and beer. That's all you care to drink, which is pretty awesome. Earlier I saw a guy came up and he said, "How much for the beer?" And they said, "Sir, it's included." And he was very happy. It made his day. Looks like they've got coffee, hot water, which is nice if you've got a baby like we do. It can be really helpful to have some hot water. So they've got 3 drinks over here in containers, and I don't really know what they are because they're not labeled. So I believe these are alcoholic drinks that are for dispensing, but I'm not exactly sure what they are. So let me grab a cup. And let's try the middle one. Yum, it looks good. Let's try it. Yeah, I don't know if that has alcohol in it, I can't tell. But I don't think so because it looks like some kids are going up to it too. So I don't think it has alcohol in it. So here's some of the desserts here on the first floor. So it looks like they've got some boba here that we had before, and some other pastries, and some tarts. Look at that. Along with, of course, cheese. Some fruit and some cheese. I love the fruit and cheese. It's always fun to have. And look at this. We are just kind of cruising around. Look, that's the Grand Floridian. That's awesome. It's beautiful. That's the restaurant. That is, why can't I think of the name? Kristen and I eat there all the time. It's not Narcoossee's. Yeah, Narcoossee's. Right? That's Narcoossee's. That's the restaurant Narcoossee's, yeah. And as you can see, everybody here is just having fun. They are all enjoying their little blue lanyards and looking at all the sights. You know what also is cool is there's a photographer here. Hi, guys. Disney Photo Pass is here, and they're taking our pictures. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Pictures during fireworks.
Oh, yes. Pictures during fireworks, guys. So, like I said, you don't have to go upstairs because these stairs are kind of hard to navigate, especially when the boat is moving. So, we're just going to stay downstairs because we've got the baby and we have the stroller. But lots of folks upstairs, too, here. Here's kind of the main, dessert distribution center. I'm a little bit confused because the drinks downstairs, they weren't really labeled, so I wasn't sure what stuff was. But it looks like they have all the same stuff that they had downstairs. What is this? This wasn't downstairs. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna grab one though. We'll figure out what that is and I'll grab one. So what I will say, everybody, is this is very dark, which is nice because it's relaxing. Yeah, it is very dark, and they do have, like I said, some tables, but there's not many tables to be had. But look, nobody's even standing at this table because they'd rather be out looking at the view, of course. So we're just kind of cruising around, sailing around until the fireworks in. Gosh, the fireworks are in like a half an hour, so we still have some good time to eat and drink. So I finally figured out what this little push pop is. It's a push pop of popcorn. Look at that. It is a push pop of colored and probably flavored popcorn. This kind of looks like the fruity popcorn that they had at the Magic Kingdom at the right on Main Street at the confectionery. This looks a lot like that same popcorn. I have to open it up and try it. Looks delicious.
So there is multiple dessert or beverage options here. The grand finale has Prosecco, lemonade, pomegranate Monin, and the Firecracker Fizz has rum, blue curacao, pineapple juice, and Sprite. So I think when you're here, you can come up to the bar and they have them pre-mixed. And what they do is they add in the liquor here at the bar for you to try. But you also have, see, Bacardi right there. They add it in, so there's no concern about what comes in the containers there, and they pour it in for you. You also have Bud Light, Yingling, and some choices of wines. I think I'm gonna try the grand finale, the pink. And it's just decorated so lovely. See, he's pouring it in there for us. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much. I gotta hurry up and grab some of these because we're about to see these fireworks in just 10 minutes. The key lime tart there. I know Adam was excited about the popcorn that they have. And I've had a bit of these that are red velvet whoopie pies. Those were probably my favorite of them. And then these cream puffs here were also a great dessert from the selection that they had. I better get my spot because they're going to start the fireworks in just a few minutes. We need to go find our spot.
So our Ferrytale fireworks cruise has come to an end.
That's right. It's a little bit of a tongue twister.
It is a tongue twister. The fireworks were great. We were able to see them on the side of the boat. We did have to switch sides at the last minute. They said, hey, this side's closed and you're going to want to go to the other side to see the fireworks, which makes sense.
Yeah, with the fireworks, they had the music piped in to the boat, which was great. But what I enjoyed about that view was the reflection off of the Seven Seas Lagoon.
Yeah, that was super
I thought
cool.
It's so different.
It's a view you don't see often.
A different way to see the Enchantment fireworks. That's different than, even over at the resorts. You can see them, but I think not in the way that the ferry boat was positioned out in the water.
What we were also talking about is that if you know somebody or have somebody who has some sensory issues and fireworks are just too loud for them, this is a really good option.
Yeah.
The fireworks are pretty far away, and so the booms are not loud, but
Right.
you still get a really great view.
Right, and we talked about not just that, but like a disability. There's a lot of people who, sitting in the thick and the chaos of Magic Kingdom, it's well known that Main Street can just be packed. It can be chaotic, it can be rough, and for somebody who has disabilities of any kind, sometimes it's a little much to be in the thick of that.
And this is a much easier way.
Wonderful, wonderful option for kids, for adults who maybe that's too much for them to be in the park.
And it was a pleasant evening.
Love it for that reason. I didn't feel overwhelmed. What do we guess? 100 people?
About 100 people on
maybe
there, yeah.
on the boat?
I feel bad we didn't get to play the little game. We got to use our little what are they, like little special Mickey lenses for the fireworks?
Right.
It basically,
like 3D glasses.
It basically makes every little light, in fact I'm looking at lights right now, look like Mickey Mouse heads.
Yeah.
They all look like Mickey Mouse heads. We didn't get to play the special game. There was like a scavenger hunt.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get to do that, but we do get to keep the lanyards, which is nice. And we brought a plate of desserts.
Yeah, so you can see them. You can see them a little bit nicer now that we're out in the light. It was kind of dark in the boat for ambiance purposes. But out here in the light, we took some with us. Well, one, because we lost track of time.
Well,
and we didn't eat what we
were
brought.
live streaming, guys. So if you want to go watch the live stream, we were also live streaming at the same time. So we're doing like triple duty, live streaming and also trying to record for you guys here.
This
but
is
what was
the
your
chocolate
favorite?
mousse.
Yeah, what was your favorite?
These were like a cream puff, and then we had red velvet.
Magic, guys.
Streaming the magic.
Yep. Yeah. Thank you.
Sorry, guys. And these were red velvet. And I've lost track of what this was. These are boba balls.
They're boba balls, yeah.
And like a tapioca
You know what was
in
my
it.
favorite? Oh, there's tapioca. I didn't get
That's
to try that.
like a pudding.
This one was my favorite.
Yeah, and the brownies were
Whatever
really
is in
delicious
that.
as
Is this
well.
the red velvet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so good.
Like a red velvet, like whoopie pie. You can see right
I'm
there.
super upset I didn't get to bring any popcorn with me off the boat.
Yeah, we did
They had
forget that.
The popcorn was like I was expecting. It was that confectionery, like fruity popcorn.
Right,
Oh,
the
it's so
rainbow
good.
popcorn.
Yeah. Oh, we got cookies too.
That's right. So let me
Yeah.
show those off. Oh,
I can hold these here for
you.
you.
Can hold it.
Yep.
So additionally, in true Disney fashion, they want you to leave with a memory.
A pleasant memory,
A-
right?
A memory. So you don't just exit the boat, okay? Once you exit the boat, they had 2 kinds of cookies. So the lady on the left that was handing them out had one version of the cookie, and then Adam was kind of walking out on the right-hand side, and he got the other version. You
That's
only
super
get
cool.
one cookie.
Yeah, they wouldn't let us get both.
They said, no, you only
Yeah, we
get
couldn't
one.
get
So
both.
Adam got one of one kind. It's the same, they're like a vanilla cookie.
It's cool to have a little extra.
Right. So
Cool to
Adam
have a
got
little
one photo, and I got the other.
So, Kristen,
great
what was
way to
your-
exit.
What was your favorite part about the experience? As I set down our delicious treats here, what do you think was your favorite part?
You know, I think what I enjoyed is the variety. I thought that sometimes when you go to desserts, I'm not just talking at Disney, but in general, you know, sometimes you can be disappointed with the quality of the desserts. You know, maybe they're not traditional chocolate chip cookies. They did a great job, in my opinion, of having a variety of pastries and desserts that would appeal to kind of anybody. So brownies are really good for adults or kids, but they also kind of spice them up to make them look fancy for your money.
We were able to bring baby Harper on board, and there was no problem. We didn't have to pay for her. She's under 3, so they said no problem. Baby gets to come on board. So there were a number of families with strollers.
And strollers.
Yeah, and small children on board, and that was also great because for kids it's not so loud and abrasive. What
Right.
a great night.
Right. You
Yeah.
know, so, and again, it wasn't a packed experience. I think sometimes at Disney, we've come to know and expect that they just cram people in. Even if you're paying top dollar, like this experience was, $99 for adults, $69 for kids 3 to 9, you know, they'll make sure everybody's in there and that there's a lot. I felt very comfortable. And that's why I really loved this experience and probably would recommend it, because I didn't feel rushed. I
It is
didn't
worth
feel
noting-
overwhelmed.
It is worth noting that they did push us to the other side and closed the side of the boat we were on. And right when the fireworks start,
Right.
The desserts and drinks are done.
Right.
away. Yep,
But
and
as soon
then-
as the fireworks,
And
yeah.
as when the fireworks are done, boom, full throttle back, and they kick you out of the boat.
Oh my gosh, you heard the engines on the ferry kick on?
Yeah.
And it was like whoosh.
Yeah, as soon as the last firework goes off, boom, you're full throttle back to the dock.
They did not waste
because they
time.
have to use the boat to get people,
off.
back here to the Ticket and Transportation Center. So make the best of your time when you get on the boat.
Yeah.
Get as many desserts and as many drinks as you can
Yeah.
get right away, because it doesn't last for very long. And once the fireworks start, they will shut the dessert options
Yep.
off. So make
yeah,
sure you do
and they've
that.
cleared off, because what they do is they clear out everything on the one side, so they only have to clean up a little bit when the boat docks, which is only moments after the
afterwards.
fireworks are over.
We were on the first floor. I thought that was okay. And it's
I
worth
liked it.
mentioning that the top floor had just as much space or more, and it was fine. But we were fine on the bottom floor, which, by the way, is where the bathrooms are. They did have 2 bathrooms. So a lot of people
Yeah.
saying, do they have bathrooms on those ferries?
Right.
That one does. They put a bathroom on the ferry just for that exact purpose. So
Right.
a great night.
It was a wonderful night. I can say I will recommend this, with a couple of those caveats, some things to think about. You know, there isn't a lot of seating or tables, but it's doable. You don't feel cramped. You can walk around. There is places to sit if you need it. But I would recommend this for a lot of reasons.
Let's take our desserts home.
Yeah.
All right, good thing. We brought a dessert tray home with us. I hope that's okay.
I know, the
They
things
didn't
that we
stop
didn't
us.
finish.
They didn't stop us. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us for this Ferrytale fireworks cruise here at the Magic Kingdom. Until next time, we will see you later.